Hi, my name is Cheyenne Jacques and I'm a student over at Horry Georgetown Technical College. We are required to do videos for our assignments. Is it okay if I record you?
Yes.
Okay, and at any time you feel uncomfortable about the topic that we're talking about, just let me know and we can turn it off.
Okay.
Okay? What is your name?
Kimberly Callahan.
Alright, what are you here to talk about today?
This whole transgender bathroom debate.
Alright. Go a little bit more into detail. And
My feeling on it is being transgender was their choice. It's not everybody else's choice, and we should not be forced into making special exceptions for them.
Okay. What do you mean, like special? Like,
Exceptions?
yeah.
Well, as for the bathroom thing, they were born a specific gender. Even though it's their choice to choose the other gender, that doesn't mean they should be able to have the choice to use whatever bathroom they feel is appropriate for them.
Okay.
I don't feel it's okay to allow a man, whether he feels like he's a woman or not, into a woman's restroom. Now, if he wants to have the sex gender change and go through the hormonal change and then use the restroom, that might be one thing. But how do you stop pedophiles, rapists, and every Tom, Dick, and Harry for going in the woman's restroom?
That's a very valid point. Very valid point.
And how are they going to prove that their gender is one of the other in their feeling? Any man can put on a dress and go into a woman's restroom.
Very good point. That is a very good point. So are there any other concerns? Like, do you have children by any chance, or?
My children are older, but when they have children, I don't want my grandchildren to have to experience those types of behaviors.
Sure.
And by us allowing them to pick and choose what we're going to do for them just opens up the door for other people to pick and choose what we're going to do for them.
Now, would you be okay, instead of them having the opportunity to use, as we'd call it, public bathrooms, would it be okay if they had their own bathroom that was like a transgender bathroom only?
Not a transgender bathroom only, but maybe a unisex bathroom. Have the men's bathroom, the women's bathroom, and then a unisex bathroom. I would be okay with that, but I'm not okay with transgenders going into the woman's bathroom.
Do you feel the same way about a woman going into a man's bathroom that's wanting, like, she was born a woman but she feels like a man? Do you think that's okay, or?
No, I don't think that's okay either. Men typically stand up to pee. On occasion, they do have to sit down for other reasons. They can't sit down if you've got a woman in there taking up maybe the only stall. I just don't feel it's right, and that just opens up too many opportunities for the transgender, either man's bathroom or woman's bathroom, for them to holler rape or abuse or whatever they want to say. I think legally it's putting men and women of the non-gender or non-transgender type in bad situations.
And what do you mean? Like, what do you mean by that? Like, you could see more rape cases coming about, or women crying rape when it's not happening because they don't feel comfortable with a man in a woman's bathroom, or
As far as the transgender part of it, if the transgender of the opposite sex goes into a bathroom, say the men's bathroom, if the men are telling the woman to leave and they get very verbal, how do we know that transgender woman isn't going to go out and file a false report saying that she was attacked or assaulted in the man's bathroom? Now, going into the woman's restroom, being a man, how do we know, like I said, they're not a pedophile or a rapist? And I think it's putting women of the women gender at risk for more rapes and things.
True, very true. Now, we talked about it being in like public bathrooms, so we're talking like stores and stuff. What do you think would happen if they were to allow this in high schools and at colleges? Do you think the same outcome, or?
I think the kids in college might be more apt to handle it and deal with it versus high school. I think high school is a cruel place, and we already have a lot of bullying, and it depends on how kids were raised. There's a lot of, I don't want to pick and choose sides of the country, but there's a lot of southern boys that have been raised to be tough. And you get one of them in high school, and then you get a transgender female going into their bathroom, or transgender male going into a female bathroom. I think there could be some real, what they would call hate crimes against the transgender in high school.
Yeah.
So I think it's just a bad deal all the way around. And they're calling it bigotry and whatever you want to call it, racist. But it's not. It was their choice. Not like we choose to be white. We don't choose to be black. We don't choose to be Chinese. They choose to be the opposite sex. So I just think it's going to create a lot more problems and open up windows for more lawsuits, of course, because we're the suing society, and it's going to open up more issues for violence.
Do you think it could be a potential that it's going to divide us, transgender and like gays, and then you have your normal sex, the people who were born female are still female, and people who are born male were still male?
There's already a split between the gender races, with the gays being split from the born gender races. But I think it may make the gay genders, or the gay people and the transgender people, closer together behind doors, but I think out in public, I can't say that the gays and transgenders are going to be even closer. I think the gays are going to be more accepted, and the transgender race is going to be pushed out.
Okay. Well, we can continue this next week, or like 2 weeks from now. Seems how it's just now hitting like the media and social media. We don't really know, and like you said, you don't really know what's gonna happen, so maybe in 2 weeks you might have a little bit more information, and the media might give us a little bit more information on what's gonna be passed or what's not gonna be passed, and we'll talk about your feelings then. How does that sound?
Sounds great.
Alright, thank you.